Every major shift in technology fundamentally reshapes the landscape of human endeavor, creating roles that were previously unimaginable. Consider the 1990s. The concept of a social media manager was an alien idea, a career path utterly non-existent. Fast forward to 2005, and App Store optimization specialist would have elicited blank stares, a job that simply had no precursor. Yet, today, these are established, critical professions. We find ourselves in precisely such a transformative period once again, this time propelled by the accelerating advancements in artificial intelligence. The most intriguing career opportunities emerging now are not the obvious ones, they are the roles forming just beyond our current horizon. Artificial intelligence is not merely a tool, it's a foundational layer reshaping industries from the ground up. While much of the conversation centers on AI developers or data scientists, crucial roles, undoubtedly, the true revolution often lies in the periphery, in the interstitial spaces where human needs intersect with technological capabilities. This video delves into 7 such emerging AI-related roles. These are positions that are only just beginning to coalesce, jobs that barely have an official name yet, but are already manifesting within forward-thinking companies, solving real-world problems that technical expertise alone cannot address. Let's begin with a role that taps directly into the art of communication and human connection, the AI personality designer. As AI assistants and sophisticated chatbots become an increasingly integral, indeed, permanent part of how businesses interact with their customers, the importance of how these systems present themselves becomes paramount. This isn't about the technical algorithms behind the AI, it's about crafting its voice, its demeanor, the way it responds to a customer's frustration, injects appropriate humor, or delivers sensitive news. This unique field demands a profound blend of creative writing, psychological insight, and brand strategy, converging in a genuinely novel discipline. The stakes for effective AI personality design are surprisingly high. Companies are rapidly realizing that a poorly conceived or inconsistent AI personality can erode customer trust just as swiftly and severely as inadequate service from a human agent. A tone that is too sterile, overly aggressive, or simply misaligned with the brand's identity can lead to frustration and disengagement. Yet, the specific skill set required to preemptively solve this complex problem, to intentionally design an AI's empathetic or authoritative presence, is remarkably scarce. Very few professionals are formally trained to bridge this critical gap between technology and human perception, making this an area of immense, untapped potential. Next is the AI training data curator, but at a much more specialized level than most people imagine. This isn't merely about labeling images or basic data entry. As companies develop highly sophisticated AI tools tailored for specific, complex industries, be it medicine, law, or advanced engineering, they face an acute need for individuals with profound, real-world domain expertise. These experts are crucial for identifying what makes training data genuinely accurate, understanding subtle biases, or recognizing misleading patterns within their specific professional field. It's about quality and context, not just quantity. Consider the immense value of a registered nurse who not only possesses deep knowledge of healthcare protocols and patient nuances, but also understands the intricacies of how AI models are trained and how data biases can emerge in clinical settings. Such an individual is suddenly, uniquely, and extremely valuable in a way that simply didn't exist 5 years ago. This specialized curation role is about bringing subject matter mastery to the foundation of AI learning, ensuring that the systems developed are reliable, fair, and truly effective for their intended, often critical, applications. Third on our list is the AI workflow auditor. As businesses increasingly integrate AI systems into their core internal processes, from human resources to financial operations, a critical new necessity emerges. Someone must regularly and rigorously check whether these AI systems are performing as intended, not just technically functioning, but truly producing decisions and outputs that align with the company's actual goals and values. This is far beyond simple bug testing, it's about ethical oversight and strategic alignment. The auditor examines the AI's impact on efficiency, fairness, and compliance within real-world workflows. This emerging role strategically positions itself at the intersection of operations management, rigorous quality control, and organizational ethics. It's becoming absolutely indispensable for any company that has deeply integrated AI into its decision-making frameworks, impacting critical areas from hiring practices and lending approvals to patient care and healthcare. Without a dedicated AI workflow auditor, the risk of unintended consequences, systemic biases, or simply misaligned outcomes grows exponentially. This individual acts as a crucial safeguard, ensuring AI serves human objectives and societal good, not just technical execution. Fourth, we identify the human-AI collaboration coach. As more and more teams across various industries begin to work directly alongside AI tools on a daily basis, companies are quickly realizing a fundamental truth: simply handing employees a sophisticated AI tool does not automatically translate into increased productivity or improved outcomes. There's a crucial human element missing. Someone needs to expertly guide and train teams on how to effectively integrate these powerful tools into their existing workflows, to understand which specific tasks are best delegated to AI, and which demand continued human leadership and judgment. This isn't just about technical training, it's a sophisticated blend of skill development and change management. A collaboration coach helps teams navigate the nuanced challenges of adopting new AI tools, fostering an environment where employees can both avoid over-reliance on automation and overcome unnecessary resistance to new technologies. It's about finding the optimal synergy between human intuition and AI efficiency. This specialized skill set, focused on maximizing the human-AI partnership, barely existed in any formal or recognized sense just a few years ago, yet its demand is now rapidly accelerating across organizations. Fifth on our list is the synthetic media authenticator. In an era where AI-generated video, audio, and images are becoming increasingly sophisticated and virtually indistinguishable from authentic content, the need for verification has reached a critical juncture. Businesses, news organizations, and even individuals are facing an escalating demand for experts who can definitively determine whether specific content is genuine or has been synthetically produced by AI. This isn't a theoretical concern, it's a daily challenge impacting trust and truth across digital platforms, requiring an investigative, detail-oriented approach. This crucial role is rapidly emerging at the complex intersection of investigative journalism, cutting-edge digital forensics, and advanced AI literacy. These authenticators employ specialized tools and deep expertise to spot the subtle cues in digital fingerprints that betray AI manipulation, even as the technology advances. Demand for these specialists is growing quietly in the background of a much louder public conversation about the prevalence of AI-generated content in general. As the digital landscape becomes ever more complex, the ability to verify truth will be more valuable than ever before, foundational for maintaining public trust. Sixth, we observe the rise of the AI-augmented niche consultant. While general AI consultants have existed for some time, we are now witnessing the emergence of highly specialized versions of this role. These are professionals who possess an intimate understanding of both cutting-edge AI tools and one very particular, often overlooked, industry niche. Think of consultants focused exclusively on optimizing operations for small law firms, independent contractors, local restaurants, or boutique fitness studios. Their value lies in their ability to speak the specific language of the industry and pinpoint precise, actionable AI solutions. These niche-specific consultants offer far greater value to small and medium-sized businesses than a generalist ever could. This is because they arrive with a pre-existing, deep comprehension of the unique operational challenges, regulatory landscapes, and customer behaviors that characterize that specific industry. They don't just recommend AI, they recommend precisely which AI tools solve the exact problems faced by, say, a family-owned bakery or a regional plumbing service. This tailored approach allows for immediate, impactful integration, transforming the way smaller enterprises can leverage powerful AI technologies without needing in-house expertise. Seventh and finally, we highlight the AI ethics translator. Large corporations and institutions are increasingly developing formal AI ethics policies and high-level guidelines. However, there often exists a significant and challenging gap between these theoretical pronouncements and the day-to-day realities of the people who are actually building, deploying, or using AI tools. This emerging and crucial role focuses on bridging that divide, translating abstract ethical principles into practical, specific guidance that engineers, marketers, and customer-facing teams can genuinely apply in their daily decisions, without needing a philosophy degree to understand what's expected. The Ethics Translator ensures that the aspirational goals of responsible AI are concretely understood and actionable at every level of an organization. This involves creating clear workflows, developing accessible training materials, and facilitating dialogue that demystifies ethical dilemmas in AI development and deployment. It's about operationalizing ethics, embedding it into the very fabric of decision-making rather than treating it as an afterthought. As AI systems become more autonomous and influential, this role becomes fundamental to ensuring technology serves humanity responsibly and justly, preventing unintended harm and fostering trust. Now, let's consider what all 7 of these fascinating, emerging roles have in common, as it points to something deeply significant if you're contemplating your own career path. Firstly, none of these roles existed in their current, defined form just 5 years ago. Secondly, every single one of them sits squarely at the intersection of AI fluency and a completely different, often deeply human, skill set. Whether it's writing, psychology, specialized domain expertise, investigative journalism, or ethical philosophy, these roles demand a hybrid of capabilities. And most importantly, all of them are emerging because companies are encountering real, pressing problems that pure technical AI skills alone simply cannot resolve. This insight offers crucial guidance. The most interesting and impactful career opportunities forming right now aren't necessarily about becoming a better programmer or a more technically specialized AI engineer, though those paths remain valuable. Instead, they lie in combining your existing AI fluency with a completely different skill or a deep interest you already possess. If you understand human psychology, there's a vital role forming around AI personality and behavior design. If you possess deep expertise in a specific industry, a powerful role is emerging in applying AI precisely within that niche. If you are passionate about ethics and clear communication, a path is unfolding in translating AI policy into practical, everyday guidance. The honest reality is that none of these 7 roles currently have a clear, established path into them. There's no standard university degree, no widely recognized certification, no obvious job title to search for on a traditional job board. But this exact ambiguity is precisely what makes this moment so incredibly interesting and full of opportunity, rather than discouraging. The individuals who will ultimately define and lead these roles aren't the ones patiently waiting for a formal path to miraculously appear. They are the pioneers, the ones proactively combining their burgeoning AI fluency with something they already understand deeply, and in doing so, they are actively building the role themselves, long before anyone else has given it an official name. If any of these emerging career possibilities have sparked an idea or resonance within you, the critical next step isn't to wait passively for a formal course or a specific job posting labeled with one of these new titles. Instead, it's to begin, right now, to combine your existing knowledge and passions with AI tools in that specific direction. This could take many forms: a personal project, a freelance offering to a local business, or even a piece of content that powerfully demonstrates what you can achieve in this nascent space. The jobs that don't officially exist yet are not in the distant future, they are being actively built right now by the very people willing to work and innovate in that uncharted territory, before it even has a definitive name.